What'd you say?
I just said add one.
Oh.
But, go ahead.
Well, if they want to comment and subscribe, they're
No,
going to
do
do
it.
it.
We're starting that again,
The
man.
content's lit.
We're starting
The
that again.
content's lit. No, we're not
But
starting
it's a fire-
again because the
Shayne,
content
it's a fire
was
start.
fire.
Let's keep
Content's
this.
lit, blood.
Okay,
You
we're
know what I'm saying?
keeping
We're keeping this, bruv.
Come
Now,
on.
comment and subscribe, bruv.
I just got back from camping yesterday.
You man were camping?
For we did what, 24
You man
hours?
campers, yeah?
Man, I'm shattered. I'm absolutely
You
shattered.
know this, from looking at the camera, yeah, how you're sitting, you do look a bit tired. No, you do. You look knackered, bruv. Was it that draining?
Well, you know what? Let me try and adjust my seating.
Yeah, blood. Yeah.
Why did you go camping? That's what I mean.
You know what?
Yeah, that's a good
What's that
question.
about?
There we go.
Me and Gav have been trying to camp for a while now. Like, I'd say a good 2, 3, 4 years.
I didn't invite me, but it's calm.
But the time was never right because of, family situations, life situations. But the time presented itself. And when it does that, go honour it, man. So we honoured it. We decided from Saturday, then confirmed Sunday, and then we headed out 5 a.m. on Monday.
Mad.
Right, well.
Let me ask you like this. What's the pros and the cons of camping? That's what we want to know. I'm sure the viewers want to know that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, Gav's the head camper. Just to let everyone know, Gav's the head camper.
He's the capitan.
Look,
Yeah.
all I'm saying
El Capitan.
is when it comes to the badges in Scouts, man was the guy. Boys Brigade, Scouts, Air Cadets, 1 year in military in Turkey.
What?
None of that. Shouts out Boys Brigade, though.
Like.
Me and Paul did go Boys Brigade. You went Boys Brigade as well,
Come
innit?
on.
We
What's
didn't
that?
do any camping there.
Boys are what?
Brigade. You remember Boys Brigade? We used to link you
swear.
on a
Cubs,
Friday.
that
Boys,
You came a few times.
boys, what?
Boys Brigade.
I
yeah,
heard
yeah.
that. You went boys something.
It was
Yeah,
like
I never went.
I didn't go to the
It
boys.
was a cool version of Scouts.
Yeah,
it was a
yeah,
cool
yeah.
version
Like,
of
cool
Scouts.
version of
We didn't do none of the cookie selling and all of that stuff there.
Yeah.
No badges.
Fun the cookies, cause man wants to go camping.
Exactly that. Exactly. Can we shout out to the sponsors as well, please? What is it? Before we forget, Tony's 2-minute tolls. They'll tow your car in 2 minutes flat or your money straight back.
Who's that?
Tony's 2-minute tolls.
Oh yeah.
Sponsor.
So I was a newbie. Gav's seasoned. So you may want to direct your question.
No. Both is good because then, like as you said, you're the amateur in this thing. So it's like we want to know what was that for amateurs. We want to know what it's like for the amateur, and we want to know what it's like for the pro, the professional. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
been out here.
You go
So we do the amateur first.
Alright, come. So you know what? Let me take my shoes off. Let me get comfortable in here. So you know what? Yeah,
We're gonna start with pros first or cons?
the pros,
Maybe cons first. Cons.
cons. Yeah, cons. You can't really shower unless you find a stream, some type of stream. But then even in the stream, you have to. Like how I saw this stream, which Gav pointed out, is that say to what you want to clean, know that every time you're like getting a bucket full of water, there's like a 50% chance you might tip over. 50% because you're.
What do you mean tip
This
over?
thing was on the side of a bank. On the side of a bank, which means, when it's the edges like this.
Yeah.
So you're standing here and you're bending down to get a bucket or
So you
something.
can fall in if you.
Bro, I remember looking at that. I even remember when Biggie was coming back, seeing him go down, and I saw this. Like,
Oh, you took Biggie with you?
yeah.
Oh, that's good though for like animal stuff and
Yeah. So the
you can hurt.
The
Yeah,
walls,
can't-
you
yeah, the
can fight
cons.
off the wall.
yeah, the rules coming in.
The guard dog, innit? Oh, should have aliens
Biggie
running
was that, Biggie was that. The cons.
have loved it.
Yeah, the other con is you kind of lose track of time. Which is a good thing though.
Yeah.
But
No phones and.
I remember we fell asleep about, I'd say 9 o'clock. And I remember getting up at midnight. I just naturally got up at midnight. And I remember thinking it felt like 5 a.m. Then I looked. I'll never be that guy. It's only 11:45. So like we have a lot, and then we're up now. We're actually, you're ready to start your day. So we have to go back to sleep. What was a pro?
Let me just make something clear. So we're in separate tents.
Oh yeah, separate tents.
John fell asleep at a different time to me. Everything sounded a bit. Everything sounded a bit.
fell asleep together.
So we woke up together.
For some broke back.
Do you know, I thought it was one tent though. Like, but just like a big one. Just a big one. And you know, you got like sleeping bag.
Yeah. No, Gav left the. We have this mansion tent which got 2 floors, but Gav left it.
So wait.
Imagine that was
sick.
Yeah, that's bomb. That would be cold.
yeah. They got a bathroom.
What's the point?
The mansion tent's got electricity.
Where's this booking.com? This is mad. I'm done.
Electricity.
This is what was
We said just eat.
No electricity. You got
You got it?
These guys make a civilization in the forest. You come back there, they've made something else.
That sounds like the newer generation of beyond that. You know? The newer generation.
shit.
I'll say 2 pros and I'll pass it to Gav. 2 pros was there's something which happens when you're out there. You're looking at the campfire. I remember it's like this time last night. I know we were sleeping at this time, but I remember just looking at the fire and it's like it's a nice kind of, how can I describe it? It's like, you know when you're watching like your niece or nephew play and it brings a bit of peace inside. I remember watching the campfire. It was like that for time. You can watch it for the whole night. I fell asleep though trying to watch that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Peaceful.
The
frequencies, isn't it?
Yeah. And the second thing is, it's almost like, I'll go again and say you got space. London's busy, man. Everything around here is busy. But you have space to just
think.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was my push.
Maybe I feel like I don't want to be the moderator guy, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm doing that, you know what I'm saying? So what do you think about, I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, no, it's calm. We'll get into the proper swing.
I wanted to say maybe that should be mandatory, innit? Like, you know what I'm saying? People should go camping or, you know what I'm saying, go somewhere where they can just find peace of mind. And like you said, it gets too hectic, innit? Work, bills. You know what I'm saying though?
No, you're right, Shayne.
Maybe that's, you know,
right. You're completely right.
A break from everything.
Yes.
Nature, relax.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I want to go. Remember, obviously, when you didn't give me the invite and stuff, but it's calm.
Next
You know what I'm
time.
saying? It's good to think, but yeah, go on, give me on a professional.
It nicely bounces off the back of what you just said there as well. Because for me, the first time I went camping was for an old friend, and when he said it to me, kind of like black man camping. What are you talking about? Are you gay? I was thinking, is he gay? No,
Wait,
like, is he gay? Yeah. I was like, well, me and you, where we sleeping? I've got 10 each. Well, you gay? I'm gay.
Still don't trust it.
But that's just the way I was wired at the time, innit? We'd never really. It's like, why would we go camping? Because movies will say the black man that goes in the woods is gonna die first on that as well.
Yeah.
So like things like that. But bro, for me, camping that realigns all my senses, my chakras, all of that. Like,
haven.
yeah, man. It's like I feel safer sleeping in the woods than I would sleeping in any sort of city-based area. I know that sounds weird, but it's just mad peaceful out there. Like you're not gonna have anyone that comes and bothers you because you're deep in the woods anyway. And if there is someone that comes, you know what it is, so to speak.
You know
so
what it is.
It's either or either, to be fair. Also, I feel like it should be mandatory to a degree where every man should be able to build a fire or at least maintain a fire.
Yes.
Every man should know how to clean his water,
Yes.
sterilize his water.
Yes.
Every man should know how to make some sort of decent halfway shelter. And then you could get into more advanced stuff like traps and that, which I'm not great at traps and stuff like that. But
Trapping what?
traps like, you know, like, because when you're out there, the nitties still come. Out.
Obviously, man's gonna still do my thing. Obviously, they still come to him. They meet him in the woods. He's sick.
They would. No, but I mean, like, booby traps.
Man won't let the trap go, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not letting it go, bro. That's true.
Booby traps, like nines, isn't it? I'm the nines of the camping thing. I can't leave the woods, but the nitties coming. Put the nitties, no joke. Like booby traps, for instance, to know if someone's got close to your camp, you can set up booby traps.
Well, you hear that? Someone just goes,
It depends how extreme you want them to be, innit? Like, certain man,
it's
you get to a level where,
yeah, that was hard.
hey, that'll be sick though.
They're just hanging.
Yes.
They're hanging there for the whole night.
And in traps for food as well. But also, the thing about camping that it's funny now because it just hit me the timing of it. Like post-COVID, I think this conversation is easier to have now. People are more receptive to it because when you had COVID and you clocked, there's no food on the shelves. Like the next step would have been electricity gone. If electricity goes, there's no internet, none of that. Like if electricity goes, then we're not going to be able to get the food or resources that we usually amended to us, so to speak. So or afforded to us anyway. So just to know that you can provide for yourself just the basics, even knowing what fruits you can and can't eat, like that's important for our youths. And then just away from that is just to be a man or a provider to a degree and just be able to like fend for yourself.
Yeah.
I think
That's
mentality-wise.
Survival instinct.
That's interesting, you know. And remember what you said about like, black man in the woods.
Yeah.
But now it's weird. I read something on Twitter that because the people were talking about, you know how I don't know what they're talking about on Twitter. Something about how black people are mistreated in the medical in America or whatever. They're more likely to die or whatever, with births, whatever, like giving birth, women giving birth, you know, that stuff. And then someone posted like a link of a book, and it was like back in America when like probably slavery's just ended, or what the slaves used to do because they weren't getting treated in the hospitals, innit? And they used to go around in the forest and just, you know what I mean? So
Find
that is natural to
herbs
us. And herb, they
see
found
that.
what to eat and what to use. So from that, imagine, they were just doing their thing themselves.
100, man.
That's what people don't realise. Like, so
Bruv.
100.
Yeah, we own the forest.
trust me.
Yeah.
We should be.
Bruv. How are we going to get people in the forest, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
What do you think it'll be like? Because it'd be good hearing what you think it'll be like.
Well,
Versus when we actually go.
if this was like, do you know, this is what I say, 10 months ago, my life changed, innit? Yeah, it sounds
Oh wait,
mad.
what happened?
Just like the whole vegan researching.
Consciousness.
It's, even though I was researching before, but something just,
Clicked, like.
even more. You know what I'm saying? But let's say if it was 10 months plus ago, I ain't going no camping, cuz. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather go studio. Or, you know what I'm saying? Apartment party, you know what I'm saying? Booking.com, you know what I'm saying? But now, I feel like I'll be alright in there, you know? The only thing I just don't like is that insects and that, innit? Obviously, I'm trying not to kill them anymore because I don't want to harm these creatures and that, innit? But that's the only thing, spiders and that. I need to get rid of that fear. So maybe I do need to go anyway, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. What was the question, like? What was it?
No, that's it.
How do you think
I
it'll
feel
be?
like I missed
This is just right now. I just wanted to ask you: is the sky bare clear in that? Like, can you see all the stars?
You know what?
Or is it like you're under trees? Where would you?
In general, it is, but because where we were, it was a bit more woodsy. When you look up, you're just seeing bare trees, pretty much. Yeah, you're seeing bare trees, pretty much.
Good question.
That's good.
In my garden, I started seeing bare stars all the time.
Yeah.
It's weird.
No,
It's like, I didn't used to see them.